Hello everyone, and welcome back to Party Plan Entertainment. My name is Chris, and in case you don't know, I review movies and I rank them on a scale of 0 to 100 in increments of 5. Today, we are going to be talking about The Little Things. Now, I apologize that I did not vlog my trip to go see this movie, but I'm here reviewing it now, so... Let's get to it! Okay, so The Little Things was released like 3 days ago? And it stars Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. It was directed and written by John Lee Hancock, and it was produced by Mike Drake and Kevin McCormick. And this movie tells the story of two cops. One of them is a deputy, and the other one's an up-and-coming hotshot detective. Well, the deputy used to be a detective, and then he stepped down because something happened and became like a regular deputy. And then this up-and-coming hotshot detective, they team up to track down a serial killer who is murdering young women. My thoughts on this. That was alright. I don't know. I went into this with high expectations. Like, I was really excited to see this. Like, because this has 3 Oscar-nominated actors. Like, that was the thing that this movie really had going for it, was the cast. This was the reason why people are excited for this movie, including myself, is because of the cast. I mean, Denzel Washington has won, like 3 Oscars? 2 or 3? Rami Malek and Jared Leto have both won 1. So, I mean, this cast was, like, great. So, I mean, we were all looking forward to it. But I gotta tell you, I didn't particularly love this. I wanted to love this, but I didn't. So, anyways, let's get into my pros and cons with it, though. So, the opening scene is really good. The opening scene is really, really suspenseful. Like, from the opening scene, I was like, yes, this is good. Like, I was into it. And then after that, it's just... The music is good, too. It's subtle, but I like it. Subtle, but not so subtle, you know. The performances are pretty good, especially Jared Leto. Jared Leto was really good in this. Even though he's only in it for, like, the 3rd act, he was really good in it. The movie itself is also intense yet subtle, which is... I like that. And then this movie also has a lot of moments where it basically challenges you to think, what would you do here? Like, me and my girlfriend were talking about one of these moments on the car ride home. When the characters are forced to make decisions and you stop and think, well, what would I do in this situation right now? What would I be doing? Would I do this differently? What? Like, how would I do this? So, I like that. That's about all the pros I have for it, though. Let's get... Oh, I forgot to write down my score. Let's do that now. How are y'all doing? Are you doing good? How's your mom? Hey, goat. How's it going? How's your mom? That's cool. Now I'm gonna go talk to this cow. Anyway, so let's get into my cons. So, the audio is kind of off. Not quite in the way that Tenet was, which they did on purpose, but like a lot of times I couldn't, I wouldn't say most of the time, but there were a lot of times where I was like, I don't know what he just said. Like, he just kind of muttered something to it. Like, there'll be times where, like, Denzel Washington and Rami Malek would like say something to each other, and then they smirk or whatever, and I'd be like, what are they smirking about? I didn't understand anything they just said. It's very uneventful. This is a very, very uneventful movie. It has its moments, but for the most part, it's pretty slow, which is my next con. This is a slow movie. I wouldn't say it's tedious or hard to get through, but it is slow. Rami Malek and Denzel Washington really didn't have much chemistry. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to, get to this level of buddy cop chemistry, because, I mean, this is, like, setting the bar, like, as high as it can possibly go. I mean, nobody has better chemistry than these two. No one. So I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting at least a little something, but it just... I mean, they were good in the movie, don't get me wrong. It's just that they didn't have much of a thing going on between each other. And then the ending of this movie, which I won't spoil it for you, it's not as big as as the writers felt like it was. They were trying to go for like a really like unconventional and out there ending. They were basically, it felt like they were trying to do something. Where is it? It felt like they were trying to do something like Seven, just like which has like one of the best movie endings of all time. like it was like really unconventional and really out there and really crazy. You could tell they were trying to do something like that here. It's just it really fell flat. But I mean it's fine. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it ever again. But with all that being said, I'm gonna give The Little Things a 65 out of 100. Gotta say, kind of disappointed, but what are you gonna do? Some movies are hit or miss. Although I know John Lee Hancock has made better movies. He made one called The Highwaymen about the two cops who caught Bonnie and Clyde. That was a little bit better than this one. I actually enjoyed that a lot. I would probably give that one like maybe an 80. I thought that was really good. Yeah, so I would say that was quite a bit better than this actually. But yeah. Anyways, so this one just didn't really work for me. But I mean, it's fine. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It's just it's very, very forgettable. Very, very forgettable movie. But I enjoyed Jared Leto in it nonetheless. I thought he was like really creepy, and he was funny too. He was funny. So Jared Leto was probably the best part of the movie, but he was barely in it, so that doesn't really help it much. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Pod Player Entertainment for more, and hit the like button. Leave movie review suggestions down in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram at Potted Planet Entertainment for channel updates, and much love.